Hey Dance Evolution, welcome back. Today we're going to do a quick overview of what balance is, because obviously balance is so important for dancers. So it's important that we know what makes up good balance so that we can then train to have good balance. So balance is made up of three things: your visual system, your vestibular, and your proprioceptive. So we'll get into what each of those means and how that applies to dance. So the visual system is obviously your vision, and what it does is it gives your brain information on like how your body relates to the world, right? So your eyes can tell your brain if you're tilted or if you're upside down or what have you, right? So that's helping your brain understand, am I centered? The second thing is vestibular. So you have fluid in your inner ears, and when you move, the fluid activate certain neurons that go to your brain to tell your brain what's happening. So that will let your brain know if you are, say, spinning, accelerating, decelerating, tilting, all those kinds of things. The third thing is proprioception. And proprioception is the body's ability to understand where it is in space. So do I know without looking, like if my hands are facing up, facing down, if I'm totally sideways, or if I'm forward a little bit, right? If my arm's at 45 or if it's at 55, if I'm leaning forward or backwards, if my weight on my feet are placed forward, backwards, sideways, if my ankle is twisting or straight, right? So it's your body's understanding of where it is in space. All three of these things come together, give the brain information so that the brain can tell you how to fix your balance, right? So it's important that we train all three of these systems. And if you're wondering how we can do that, I have a quick crash course on balance in the Pre-Point series on the Dance Evolution app, where I get into vestibular exercises for dancers. So how do we train our ear-eye connection? How do we make sure that our vestibular system is helping us get upright? Because dancers can usually be very visually dependent and proprioceptively dependent because we're always like placing our body and looking in the mirror to get feedback. But when do we ever really train vestibular? Other than just spinning so many times, we like just practice pretending we're not dizzy, right? So there are some cool ways that we can train our vestibular system to improve our balance, to improve our turns, all those good things. And again, there's a little crash course on that in the Pre-Point series. This is because if you're planning on going on point, you really have to have good balance, right? So that's where it's currently located, and I'll be doing more series on balance later, but for now, that's what we have going on. So go check it out. Leave comments below and let me know if you knew about these three systems, what your thoughts are on this, and if you have any questions about balance, vestibular system, proprioception, visual system, how to train it, things like that. I would love to make some videos based off of what you guys really want to know. So make sure you like this video if you learned something, subscribe if you want to learn more, and super happy that you're here. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next video.